Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm your Lyme and mold and brain expert, Dr. Diane Mueller. Today we are talking about brain fog and navigating brain fog. So, brain fog, if you're wondering what is brain fog and if you have it, brain fog oftentimes feels kind of like a cloud, right? So there's essentially, it can feel like your head is sort of in the clouds, can be difficult to think. Now, there's so many different causes of brain fog. So in medicine, we don't have a specific label for brain fog, meaning if you go to your doctor and you describe brain fog, there's not like a specific diagnosis like hypothyroidism, right? That's a diagnosis. Irritable bowel syndrome, that's a diagnosis. There's not a specific diagnosis for brain fog. So oftentimes conventionally, there's not a lot of treatment that's done. Oftentimes, if people go as far as to go to a neurologist, oftentimes that's the type of doctor somebody with brain fog would end up with. And oftentimes they might do neurological workup. They might do looking at things like MRIs of the brain. They'll make sure that there's no space occupying lesions, essentially that there's no cancer, there's no blockages, anything like that causing brain fog, looking at the health of your nerves, making sure there's no signs of scary things like MS. Oftentimes before you do that, you'll have other types of tests that are done, basic lab work, such as a blood panel, for example, that's going to look at white blood cell count, red blood cell count, and a lot of other things. Now, it's really, really, really common that people with brain fog go through all of this workup and find nothing. In fact, most of the time, that's what the case is. It's always medically important to rule out the bad things, right? If you're having brain symptoms, it's always good to get checked for things that are going on in the head, any sort of lesions, any sort of neurological syndromes and diseases. But in the end, most of the time, I find that it is not those things, but like I said, it's very important to rule out. So then what is the cause of this? So this is Brain Fog Month. We are focusing on brain fog and brain health this entire month. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you learn when new information is coming out about this topic. We're going to talk about how to know if you have it, other tests you should consider, hidden root causes that are often not talked about by your doctor, what to do about those things, lifestyle habits, diet, tests that you should think about doing that oftentimes are not done by conventional medicine, and so much more. So get ready for a month of working on the brain, of working on brain health, and of giving you action steps and solutions to put into your life right away. So also, this is the month where we have a deep dive masterclass on brain health. So you'll see that in the show notes. It's totally free. And in that masterclass, we're going to take all these things throughout that we're talking about throughout the month. We're going to go deeper with all these topics, and we're going to give you an opportunity to ask me questions live. So that is coming up this month. Look for that in the show notes. And I will see you in another video here in a few days where we're going to talk about how to know if you have brain fog. I'll see you then.